All right, folks, welcome back to PrepperNow. Today we're going to be talking about the possible shutdown that is going to occur in a few days. Welcome to PrepperNow.
Please, Lord, help me get one more.
All right, friends, thanks for being here. You know what to do. Hit the buttons and stuff. And we're seeing some pretty major economic turmoil happen in the markets. And so there is a potential for a nice other gut kick if we shut down as a government. So we're going to give you a little bit of an update on that. Republicans, of course, are in control. They're trying to push out the narrative that all of this is due to the Biden hangover and the federal spending that was going on. The markets have lost a lot of, trillions of dollars in cap since the 17th of January. And so like NVIDIA is down $1 trillion. Bezos is hurting. Tesla has lost like 15% or more. All of them are really having a rough month or two. And so the reason why they're saying this is all going on is because during the Biden administration, for the first, they just basically every 100 days, they infused $1 trillion of spending or, whatever to beef up the numbers. As we said yesterday, they basically made it so instead of just buying a tank to add to GDP, they were paying for a bunch of people to talk about buying a tank. So they have all these extra analysts and stuff. Well, they beefed up the federal government so much, it looked like we're growing in GDP. Simple fact of the matter is we were just doing a lot of wasteful spending and a lot of redundancy. And so with Trump coming in and doing things to kind of peel that back, it's going to be some pain. So they are working on that. And with all that going on, you now have the problem of a government shutdown. There's 3 days going until that. And so the House is going to try and pass a stopgap funding package. The House Freedom Caucus, who usually contests this kind of stuff, has said that it is going to back it, and they're cool with it. So this means that Mike Johnson, Speaker of the House, should be able to pass this bill and will fund the government till about September. And that's not going to have the help of the Democrats, who, of course, at this point kind of seem like they want everything to crash. That way they can ride it politically. But the Freedom Caucus coming to the aid of Johnson, it's good, but there's still some holdouts like Representative Thomas Massie of Kentucky. He has been a holdout, and Trump is not liking it because he's saying, you're a little too, now's not the time to do it. And he's even compared him to Liz Cheney, which I don't think is right, but I like Massie. I like where he wants to end the Fed. But, at the same time, you have to do things that are going to work in a way that you don't hurt your party. So I think Trump is trying to make that case. Massie is trying to make the case that it doesn't really matter. We're already hurting as a country financially anyway, and we need to start to fix things and go through the pain to do it. So Massie said, I'm not voting for the continuing resolution budget this week. Why would I vote to continue the waste, fraud, and abuse Doge has found? So, an interesting statement. Doge has found a lot of waste, fraud, and abuse, so I guess we're going to see how that all goes. Trump responded with, calling out Massie, saying, beautiful Kentucky is an automatic no vote on about everything, despite the fact he always voted for continuing resolutions in the past. He should be primaried, and I will lead the charge against him. So threatening him, basically. And then, of course, Massey said, well, that doesn't work on me. And it probably won't. As a person that used to live right around his area, he is very well loved in his district. So, yeah, he's saying it doesn't work. But other people that might hold out are Representative Kamak of Florida and Beth Van Dyne of Texas. They are both raising concerns over this, and so they will be probably whipped into shape. I bet Massey will be the only holdout. I'm not sure exactly on the numbers, but the problem is that all of this is really coming in at a tough time. They're having to do all these things to kind of peel back the government spending, but it has to be done. If it's not done, we're just going to keep continuing until we eventually hit the wall and all of our debts and deficit crush the country. So what they have to do is go in and start to find all this waste and abuse and extra hiring and everything and remove it. But the response from the markets is one that, you're taking away our sugar high. And because of that, the markets are starting to crumble. And there's definitely been an economic sugar high over the last many years. And so it's time to kind of rein that in, but there is going to be some pain, and you could see kind of a potential crash, but we'll see. Hopefully you checked out the video last night called Crash, but this continuing resolution has 3 days, and if it doesn't get passed, it's going to cause extra mayhem. So thanks for being here. Hit the buttons and stuff. Get the links in the description, and please keep supporting us. We are still under attack, so everything you can do to comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that is incredibly necessary. I don't know what the deal is, but they have decided to really go after this channel, and I need your help. Okay? God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.